Okay, that one worked. Hey, what's going on, buddy? Okay. Um yeah, we're going to do 5 cases. It won't take that long. The probably the worst part will just have to be doing the randoms again and again, but it's not a big deal. All right. So yeah, good luck. And first, okay, so this is going to be break 1, all right? Let me go ahead and do this and this and this. All right. So, yes, this is the war. This is definitely the war. All right, so what I'm going to do is number the boxes, okay? I want to do that first. So, this is 1. This is 2, 3, 4, 5. Now understand, in this war, you can have the best card, the most valuable, the best, and lose. Okay? You can still lose because it's all about the serial number. Lowest serial number wins, obviously on the right side, and then in a tie, it goes to the left side. And then the tiebreaker is your second card. So you'll have 2 cards in your box. And usually the second one, is really high and doesn't. Anyway, here we go. First off, we have to do your random. Okay, so I'm going to go do that right now. And we're going to find out who has what. Let me just get it set up. And then I'll take you to the screen. And we will do that. Okay, here we go. This just determines who gets what box, okay? So I'm going to send you to my screen. Hey, there we are. And let's go ahead and random it. It's 1 time, 2 times, and this is when it counts. Good luck. 3 times. Okay, so that just tells you your box. So, Bryce, you are box 6, okay? I'm going to post that into the break. This is break 1. All that is box order, okay? So it's not like anything crazy. No huge deal. Let me go ahead and send you to the main stage. That's posted in the thread if you didn't see it, but I'm also going to put it right here. All right. There we go. Okay. All right, my friends. So this is for Shane C. Okay, so this is Shane C, and this is box 1. Okay, there are no semis. It's everybody against everybody. This is an entire case. All right, you just want a 1 of 1. That's what you want. All right, but 30's not terrible. He's got a case hit. He's got golden graphs, and it is 4 of 30. All right, and then he's got a base with no numbers at all, so that doesn't help. All right, so that's it. So 4 of 30 is currently first place. A Shohei auto to 99. I don't think 4 of 30 is going to win, but it could. I mean, right now it's winning. All right, so Shane, 4 of 30. That, my friends, is box 1, and my trash can is so far away. I think I'm just going to throw everything on the ground. All right, box 2. This is Garland. Okay, Garland has box 2. And the number to beat is 30. Number to beat is 30, okay? All right, let's see. Good luck. And he also has a case hit. And this one is a gold golden grass. And it is Jeremy Pena, 10 of 10. All right, and then he's got Mark Vientos that is not numbered. Okay, so 10 of 10 is your new winner. Garland is currently in first place. Now, I can tell you from experience that 10 of 10 can win this. All right, a 10 can win this. We're going now to box 3, and it is Andy Goldman. So now you want 10 or better. If you get a card to 10, as long as it's not the 10 of 10, if it's anything lower than that, that moves you into first place. All right, let's see what we have. And we have Mike Piazza. And I swear to you, these are supposed to be case hits. I'm not lying. I'm not lying. I don't know. Maybe I'm confused. But this is to 40, and this is Walker Buehler. And I must be confused because the gold and silver ink are supposed to be 1 per case, and we've got them 1 per box. But it is 9 of 40, which isn't going to get it done. But there's some nice cards here with the Piazza. Mike Piazza. All right. So either we've got a weird case where every single card is a case hit, or I don't know what I'm talking about. Either of those is possible. Either of those is possible. Okay, so this is Howie's box. Again, 10 of 10 is still the card to beat. All right, Howie, here we go. And you have Michael Harris, that is not numbered. And 17 of 25, Max Meyer. Now, these are both rookies because the Michael Harris, this is the 2023 5-star. So this is his rookie card. It's a really nice card. And it's the first pack we've had without a golden graph. And Jeremy Pena is still in first place. Garland is still hanging on. This is box 5. And box 5 is Yager Wild Fan. Let's see what he gets. Let's see. Here it comes. And he has Bobby Witt to 75 and George Kirby. So that's a really nice card. I'm trying to decide what I think's the best hit right now. And the 3 golden inks are tough to beat, but I think it might be the Money Mike. I don't know though. It's hard to say. But that Bobby Witt's really nice. Not a rookie auto. 23 Bobby Witt to 75. So it is still the Pena, 10 of 10 for Garland. This is box 6, and this is Bryce. And there's a lot of 101s and stuff in this. So, I mean, and there's also cards, of course, to 5. 10 of 10 isn't a guaranteed winner. Let's see if we can see. I hate rooting against people, but I'm always, oh my gosh. No way. It is 9 of 10 and is the new winner. So I'm sure everybody understands the rules, but let me just reiterate. It's the lowest number on the right of the slash, which is a 10, which ties our current leader. So in a tiebreaker, it goes to the number left of the slash. And a 9 of 10 beats a 10 of 10. And that is a monster card. Holy cow. And the current leader also has the best card, which isn't something that always happens in these breaks. But that Adley, holy cow. Game used Adley patch, 9 of 10. It is definitely the best card so far. We still have 2 boxes to go. And Bryce, you are the current leader with 2 boxes. This is my good friend Laper, though. And I don't know. Whew. Oh, please stop. All right, here we go. Now, remember our rules for redemptions. Just let me remind you. We haven't hit one yet, and I hope we don't. Austin Riley, 9 of 15, Nick Prado. Imagine if that Prado was to 5 instead of 15. Oh my gosh. But it's not. It doesn't matter. It's 3rd place currently, which, you know, can't win. And the Austin Riley. Sorry about that, Laper. Sorry, Laper. All right, this is box 8. It is the last 8, and it is Bickety Bam. And I probably said your username wrong. I apologize. I apologize. All right, here we go. This is by far the thickest pack we've had. It was the heaviest too, but I didn't want to say that. I don't know what that means exactly. Oh, it's just got an extra card in it. So you got 3 chances. Bo Jackson to 50. I thought we had a book. I really did. Tyler Freeman, not numbered. And Will Benson to 75. And Bryce Snape wins with, admittedly, the best card in the case. And that was really exciting. I had a lot of fun just now. Hold on. Let me sleeve them all up. And then we'll go back through and recap them. But Bryce, you have won case 1. And congratulations with definitely the best card. Although, look at that Bo Jackson. Holy cow. Whew. Whew. That's a great looking card. Now, I sincerely apologize to the 7 gentlemen, 7 people who didn't win. But Bryce did win, and this is the winning card. 9 of 10, Adley Rushman, and it gets him the entire case, all right, which includes Bo Jackson, Tyler Freeman, Will Benson, Austin Riley, Nick Pratto, the Nolan Jones from the same box as the Adley, Bobby Witt to 75, George Kirby, Max Meyer, Michael Harris, rookie auto, Mike Piazza, Walker Buehler Golden Grass, which is supposed to be a case hit, which it still could be because the other Golden Graphs are parallels. So I wonder if this was technically the case hit and then these other 2 were just, extra case hits, like rarer cards. The 10 of 10, which very nearly won, Jeremy Pena, Mark Vientos, a really nice Polar Bear to 30, and Sandy Alcantara. But this is definitely the best hit, and congratulations to Bryce. Let me save your video, and we're going to go do break 2, case 2. Dude, is that exciting or what? Holy cow. That is really exciting. Like, that is so much fun. But it's, you like want to celebrate, but at the same time, then you feel bad. And, there's a lot of stress involved. It's crazy. It is crazy. Okay, let me bring this trash can over here. And then I'll move these cases to here. Yeah, okay. All right, this will work. Whew. I think I'll go like this. And then let's put the second best card. What do we think the second? Probably I'm going to put the Michael Harris as the second best card. I mean, I don't know. Hey, congratulations to Bryce Snape on winning case 1 and all the cards from case 1 with this awesome Adley patch. What a crazy case. That was very stressful. Extreme Box Wars. Win a case. Thank you. I do not put much production value, sorry. All right. That'll go up sometime this week, but the main video is ready. Man, oh man, that was crazy. All right, I have to make a note real quick, like, so I know who to send that stack to. Put the Harrison with you. All right, my friends. Next case. Next case. Let me clear that. Oh, let me get all this in the trash. We used to do these, but then the prices got really high. And we haven't done them since 2020. The last time we did this type of break was 2020. And what had happened is somebody had a redemption, and so we looked it up, and the redemption was supposed to be to 25 or something. And so they didn't win. They had the second best card. Well, when the redemption showed up 6 months later, a year later, it was, say, to 10 of 10 instead of 25. And so he told me I owed him a case, and I was like, get bent. I can't give you a case a year later. And so it's this big drama, and, you know, Houdini's a scammer. He won't give me my case. And, you know, like, the case was gone. You know what I mean? Like the case was gone, bro. You know, it was bad. The whole thing was bad. So that's why I had to write in those new rules, just to avoid that. All right, here we go. I felt bad, right? Because I understood where he was coming from. But I said during the break that, you know, my decisions are final because, you know, I had to make a decision. And then he didn't respect that because he felt like he won. So I got it. But at the same time, I thought it was not fair to me, you know. I get where he was coming from, but you got to be fair to me too, you know. All right. Box 1, box 2, box 3, box 4, box 5, box 6, box 7, and box 8. Nothing. Phil's around. I was just messaging him on Twitter. I mean, we weren't like private messaging, but we were talking on Twitter. He's around. He's just, you know, doing his own thing. All right, we're going to do the random now, okay, for break 2. All right, all of the info is posted in. I'm going to send you to my screen. All right, my friends, this is the random for break 2, 3 times. That is 1 time, 2 time, 3 times. So, Mark, you've got the top box. Garland's got box 2 again. What's up with that? Didn't he have, I think he had box 2 in the, yeah, because he had the number 1 box for a while. All right, that is posted into the thread, and now I'm going to get it up here on our thing here. Control A, V, done. All right, here we go. Good luck. Good luck. Oh, you can't see it yet. Come on. Okay, there it is. All right, my friends. Here we go. This is box one. Box one is Mark Arum. Box one. Whew, here we go. Good luck. I have had these type of breaks where more than one of one came out. And so that was really stressful. And I don't remember how we did it. I think one of the cards had another, I don't remember. Johnny Bench to 75, Big Red Machine, and Logan O'Hoppe. And I don't think that's a winning box, Mark. I mean, anything could happen. It's in first place. Anything could happen. All right, this is box two. Box two is Garland. And that is that is thick right there, bro. You got a thick boy. Now, it might just be 3 hits, which it is. All right, well, not quite as cool. You've got Tristan Cassis, Alek Manoah, and Will Benson. So this ties for first place, and you go to the second number. But look, Mark has 54 of 75, and you have 55. So Mark retains first place by 1. By 1. So I'm very sorry. But now we are up to 5 hits, including Tristan Cassis rookie auto. And Mark Arum is in the lead. Box 3 is B Pitty. B Pitty, 75 is the number to beat. I think you guys are in trouble. This might be a redemption. Don't be a redemption. Okay, it's not. All right, good. Dave Winfield. How about Dave Winfield for the Minnesota Twins? Dave Winfield, 39 out of 50, and a Brett Beatty rookie. That's pretty good. There's a little something, you know. Dave Winfield. So that is the current leader, B Pitty. This is box 4, and box 4 is M Rugg. So good luck, sir. Good luck. Here we go. And you have Steve Carlton, 4 of 25, and Vaughn Grissom rookie. The Steve Carlton 4 of 25 could win. It's not every case that a card to 25 can win, but some cases it can. So let's see what happens. Here is box 5, and box 5 is Wired 2. And let's see how you do. So the number to beat is 4 of 25, and you have 13 of 25. 13 of 25, so that's not going to do it. 5-tool Phenom. Now, I had read that there were too many Jeremy Peñas in this product. They probably planned this when Peña was on fire, and then by the time the product came around, he wasn't on fire anymore. That's my guess. That's probably why he's showing up in every case. Jeremy Peña, 5-tool Phenom, and I think that's a case hit. 13 of 25. But the Steve Carlton is 4 of 25, and so that is still first place. Still first place. All right, box 6 is Yager Wildfan. All right, buddy, let's see. Bo Jackson on the Angels. I like it when they do it. You know, I like it like occasionally when it happens, but not a lot. I don't know. 9 of 25. John Smoltz. That is a case hit. Silver signature. John Smoltz, 9 of 25. and Piguero rookie. But the Steve Carlton is 4 of 25. So we actually have a 3-way tie for first place, and the tiebreaker goes to the Steve Carlton at 4 of 25. So that is still winning. Still winning. And this is a Lapers box, box 7. Good luck, sir. Good luck. It's so stressful. I'm stressed out. I got anxiety. All right, here we go. And we have a new leader. Look at that, Spencer Strider. Spencer Strider, 3 of 20, which is the new leader. 3 of 20 for Spencer Strider. And Tommy Henry, which is not the auto anybody wanted. I know that, and you know it. But Laper is now in the lead with 3 of 20. 1 box left. And this box is for Sky Dillons. Whew, here we go. Laper, you got to survive one more box. Survive one more box, and the entire case is yours. We've got a base Adley rookie on top. The numbered card is on the bottom. It is 12 of 20 silver signatures, which ties a Laper who has 3 of 20. And Laper 74 wins the case with Spencer Strider, 3 of 20. You won in the tiebreaker, sir. 3 of 20 on the Spencer Strider. And the Rhys Hoskins is 12 of 20. 12 of 20 for the Rhys Hoskins. Sky Dillons, that was so close. Holy cow. And this was I like the first case better. But this one had some really nice hits. You got the Adley rookie auto, right? You got the Spencer Strider to 20. Well, I know who to trade that to. You got Tommy Henry. Nobody cares about Tommy Henry. You got John Smoltz to 25. Piguero. Pena. Nobody cares about Pena. JJ Bleday. You got the Steve Carlton. That is really nice. I know what you want. You want the Yankees, but the best I could do is Dave Winfield. Dave Winfield, 39 out of 50, and Brett Beatty. And then Alek Manoah, Will Benson. There's not a Yankee in the case. So, Mark, you got to trade him some good Yankees, bro. He needs the Yankees. I think the Smoltz is... No, you know what it is? It's the Adley. Yeah, it is. It's the Adley. Adley's going to be the best hit. And the Smoltz is going to be not the winner. Oh, yeah, the Strider. I forgot. Okay. But yeah, the Adley's probably the best hit, don't you think? I don't know. But congratulations. That was very close. Very close. All right, let me save your video. Like, we've done this where we've hit a 1 of 1, and it was like Tommy Henry, you know what I mean? 1 of 1. And then there was like this amazing patch in the case that lost to the 1 of 1. Yeah, so it's definitely interesting. Whew. right, sir. Let me put your cards away. And we're going to do another one. My kind of case. I've been thinking we were going to hit a book like twice now, and it wasn't a book anytime. Three Ellie downtowns. I hit one of them. So either he's got four or I hit one of them. Okay. All right, let's do the next case. This is case 3. All right? Case 3. Right? It's just a lot of stress. It is definitely a lot of stress. Okay. All right, listen. I shouldn't tell you this, but one of these boxes is heavy. I'm not going to mention which one it is, but it's box 1. Box 2, that doesn't mean it's the good one, though. It might just be 3 hits. Box 3, box 4, 5, stay up there, stay, 6, 7, and 8. Every case so far has had a heavy box, and so far it's only been a bonus hit, not anything else. So we'll find out. But the heavy box is definitely, I can't tell you which one it is. It's that one. All right. All right, let's do your random. Let me set it up real quick. Okay, 3. This one is 3. All right, here we go. Going live with your random. All right, my friends, here it comes. Maybe? Yeah, there. That is 1 time, 2 times, and this is when it counts. Good luck. 3 times. Garland, you moved to 6. You are 6th, not 2nd. All right, my friends, that is your box order. Let me grab it, and we will post it in here. All right, my friends, box 1 is Tomahawk. Tomahawk has box 1. Let's see what he has. A Jeter 1 of 1 napkin relic. Wow. It is definitely a thick boy. Let's see what we got in the thick boy. It is 3 hits. Luis Robert. Luis Robert is hit number 1. Nolan Gorman and J.J. Bleday. And that is the current leader. J.J. Bleday, 21 out of 50. But I don't think it's going to win. You did get 2 numbered autos out of that, though. So sometimes that's a patch or a book or something, but to throw you off, you know, they'll do what they just did. All right, sorry about that, Tomahawk. Box 2 is Yager Wildfan. Right? Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. There's going to be a 101 in here. All right, here we go. Good luck. And it is Jeremy Pena, 16 of 20. And we've hit Jeremy Pena in every case. And that's what I've seen online, is that he's in every case. And people don't quite understand why. A card to 20 won the last case. So this could very easily be the winner. 16 of 20, Jeremy Pena, Golden Graphs. And this is box 3. Joe Adam with box 3. Good luck. Here we go. Ooh. 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 Look at that. 5-star Rhys Hoskins. 18 of 25. Will Benson rookie. 18 of 25 on the Hoskins does not beat 16 of 20. And so Yager Wildfan is still in first place, but that's a cool little patch right there. Box 4 is 55 Clemente. Yeah, it's definitely overpainted. But again, I figure that that's probably just due to the delay. Because there was a moment where everybody wanted Jeremy Pena. You know, it's just that moment passed. And this product might be a result of that moment. Mike Piazza. And another Golden Graph. 9 of 10. Nolan Jones auto. 9 of 10. Let me see if I can get that where you guys can see it. Not that I don't think you believe me, but... All right, it's 9 of 10, and I can show you with the photo if we need to, but I'm pretty sure everybody believes me whether I can prove it in the video or not. That is 9 of 10 Nolan Jones, and if that ends up being the winner, I'll make sure I get a close-up photo of it so that you guys can see it. Box 5 is Mark Arum. Good luck, Mark. See what I can get you. Now, 9 of 10 definitely could win. It would have won the second case. So let's see what we have here. And we have 19 of 40. And it's our third Golden Graphs in the case. 19 of 40, Jeff Bagwell. And Drew Waters. So it's a nice auto, you know, Jeff Bagwell, but it is not in the running for the case. Garland. You wanted out of that 2 spot. The 2 spot would not have won this case. You have to beat, and I don't even remember anymore, 9 of 10? What is it? Let me look. 9 of 10. You have to beat 9 of 10. Oh, it's another Spencer Strider. Spencer Strider. Gabriel Moreno rookie and Silver Ink Spencer Strider. 3 of 10. 3 of 10, and you are in first place with 2 boxes to go. Can Spencer Strider win another case? Ooh, I don't know. I don't know. Garland, first place, 2 boxes remaining. This is baseball bonus. Baseball bonus. Let's see what he's got. Three of 50, Nolan Ryan. It's a beautiful auto. And Will the Thrill. That's a great box. Will the Thrill, Nolan Ryan, not gonna get it done. Box 8 is the Cubs 2. Now, it's only an auto to 10. There are autos to 5. There are plenty of 101s. You can definitely win it right here. I hate packs like this. I hate them. All right. All right. Forgive me if I just hope this is a clear winner or a clear loser. All right. I don't want it to be to 10. Green parallel. All right. So it is a 5-star base auto green parallel of Julio. And I'm going to go look. I'm pretty sure that is not going to win it. So 1 second. And I can tell you that the green are, sorry, to 15. 5-star baseball checklist overview. The greens are to 15, so that would not win it, okay? All right, I'm very happy that it didn't win. Now, I'm not happy that it didn't win. I'm happy I didn't have to, like, do a random on it, you know what I mean? But that's a great, great card. Julio Rodriguez, green parallel to 15, and that is a 5-star base green parallel. And let me check the checklist just to make sure that, like, it doesn't say, oh, Julio is to something ridiculous. And I'm looking, and it doesn't. There's nothing there. So that exact card says to 15. And I imagine it would be. It's not like it's, you know, a weird name or anything where you'd be like, what if that one's to something else? Who knows? Spencer Strider wins it again for Garland. Holy cow. Whew. That was crazy. That was crazy. There was a lot of cards, really nice cards, to, you know, 15 and 25. Spencer Strider has won his second case. Congratulations to Garland. You wanted out of that 2 spot, and it really worked out for you. So congratulations. There are some nice cards in this one, too. Like, really nice cards. I'm going to do another one of these. See? Okay, here we go. All right. I'm not sure I know your Twitter off the top of my head, so I'm not gonna tag you. So that was case 3, right? Yeah, case 3. So a second Spencer Strider. Well, third time was a charm. Congratulations. Apologies to the people who didn't win. The Cubs, that's a really nice card. I didn't mean to disparage your card any. I just meant that I was glad it either clearly won or lost. 3 of 10, Spencer Strider. Saving the video. Maybe. Right? But at least Spencer Strider, you know, it's definitely better than the... All right, let's do 4. Let's do 4. Poor Mark. Mark's like, everybody keeps hitting all your Braves. All right, so this is case 4. Run it the same way. There it is. All right. Box 1. Box 2. Box 3. Box 4. Box 5. 6. 7. And 8. And none of those felt overly heavy to me, by the way. Generally, I don't tell you. But I can tell you none of them felt heavy. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I kind of feel like it's a good thing because the heavy ones haven't really been all that great, you know? Okay, new giveaway. We're on to 4. All right, sending you to my screen. That is 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. All right, Garland, you moved to first. First has not been lucky, but that doesn't mean anything. There's always a first time. The first box has definitely won in the past, so it can definitely win again. But you just won, so I want it to be somebody else. Okay. All right. Let's see what happens here. Let me put this up. Put this up. Put this up. And I'm stressed out. I need a drink. All right, we haven't hit one yet. We've had 2 of the big patch cards, though. They just haven't been 5 or 1. All right, here it goes. Let me start your video. Oh, and make that visible. There we go. All right, my friends. Box 1 goes to Garland, who just won case 3. Let's see what he has. He is the reigning winner, and he will still be the leader after box 1. Vladito. That's nice. Nice little Vladdy auto. And 14 out of 30. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. 14 out of 30 can win, but probably won't. But it can. I have seen cards, you know, like to 25 win this plenty of times, so 30 can't be out of the question. Box 2, Yager Wildfan. Yeah, I did. I did see that. Well, good on him having a, you know, world championship career. Joey Votto to 50 and Kyle Stowers. So sorry about that. That's not going to work. Garland still in first place, reigning champion, but here comes Rusich from the top rope. With an Orlando Cepeda and a Barry Larkin. Dual Hall of Famers. Cepeda, 2 of 10. 2 of 10 for Rusich. And you, sir, are in the lead, and a 2 of 10, a 10, right, would win every case. I feel like 2 of 10 would have won every case. I think it did win one of them. Orlando Cepeda, 2 of 10, and you're in first. You are in first. All right, so now we have SJK Let's see what we can get you with box 4. Box 4. 2 of 10 is what you got to beat. Basically, you need a 1 of 10 or a 5 or 1. And you have Julio. Oh my gosh. Julio Rodriguez, 1 of 10. 1 of 10 and the current leader. 1 of 10. SJK Rusich. I am so sorry. I did not see that coming. But that is a Julio auto, 1 of 10. And that's a beautiful card. And that is the current leader with 4 boxes left. Julio, 1 of 10. This is box 5, and this is for Big Daddy Hen. Big Daddy Hen. And he has Corey Seager and Sandy Alcantara. And that's not a good box. That's a bad box. I mean, Corey Seager's nice, you know. Wasn't he World Series MVP? I think he was. Box 6. Box 6 is a little heavy now that I feel it here. Ringerhoff with box 6. Box 6. A little heavy. Definitely a thick boy. It's probably just going to be 3 cards, though. Yep. 3 cards. Look at that Adley rookie, though. Adley rookie, 59 out of 75. Vaughn Grissom rookie to 25. And Peguero rookie, a 3 rookie box. It's a really good box after a pretty bad box. Adley rookie auto, 59 of 75. But the Julio 1 of 10 still has the lead. Ikeika Cards. Ikeika Cards, box 7. Let's see what I can get you. Yes, some are and some aren't. All right, you have Hayden Wesneski. But your next card, I think, is going to be a momentous patch, which could definitely be a 1 of 1 or a 5. 5 of 5. Austin Riley. 5 of 5. Austin Riley. And the new leader. Behind the Julio was Oswald Peraza. It's not numbered, so that's why I didn't look at it. I mean, I looked at it. The new leader, Austin Riley, 5 of 5 for Ikeika Cards and Hayden Wesneski. Congratulations, sir. That is a beautiful patch. It says game used, and that is fantastic. 5 of 5. So anything to 5 is going to at least tie, and then a 1 of 1 or a lower than 5 of 5 would win it. It is very possible that this has a 1 of 1 or another 5 in it. So let's see what we have. We have J.J. Bleday and Carlton Fisk, 29 of 30. 29 of 30. And J.J. Bleday and Ikeika Cards. Sir, congratulations. That is a beautiful patch. You also get the Adley rookie, the Julio silver, the Pudge, the gold auto right here in my hands. This was a really nice case overall. There was one really crappy box, but other than that, I love this case. Congratulations. That is a really good prize. I think that's a really good prize. And yeah, man, congrats. Look at that. That is the winning card. 5 of 5. That's the lowest number we've had today. The 5 of 5. and you hit some really nice cards. Apologies to everyone that didn't hit. Congratulations to Cake of Cards. Let's do another case. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Whew. A 5 of 5 patch auto of Austin Riley just won the 4th case, which included a Julio Silver Ink to 10 and an Adley rookie auto to 75 amongst the whole case. He won the whole case with this card right here. Congratulations, Cake of Cards. That is a beautiful patch. All right, someday that's going to go live, and then you guys can watch it again. It's gonna go live someday, probably in the next week. Bro, congrats. That is really nice. All right, we've got one more of these, and then we've got the player randoms. The second one might not be full, but the first one is, so we'll definitely run that. If the second one's not full, it's not a big deal. We'll just run it tomorrow. You know what I mean? Like, it's fine. Wow. Woo! Okay, let me write this down here. I did make a short of your win. Actually, I did. I didn't do one of the 2 Spencer Striders because they suck. I'm just kidding. I didn't do Spencer Striders because they weren't patch autos, but I did do one of yours. Yes, yes, sir. All right, this is the last one of these. This is what you did. You did actually, yeah. Let me take another drink. Man, these are so stressful. Oh, let me post that and tag you. Still no 1 of 1, which is crazy for 5 cases, to be honest with you. You know? Okay, here we go. Yeah, no book either. Yeah. I swear by this point I would have hit like a bat knob or a cut, you know, something. But so far nothing. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Get back up there. Okay. Let's do your random. Uh-oh, guys. Cruz in this one. He's always really lucky. You guys might be in trouble. All right, let me send you to my screen. All right, here it goes for box order. Crew at 7. Laper at 8. Whew. All right, let me post this in. If you guys ever want to check these, there's a code, hyperlink in each one, you know, because, it's in the thread too, but you just click it, and it'll take you here for the verification, and you just click on my more giveaways, and that'll show you my randoms for the last like 45 days or something like that. 1 month, last 30 days. So, you know, and if you ever wonder about veracity or whatever, you can come here and read it, and you won't be concerned about it anymore. But not that I think anybody is, but just if you ever are. And it's always in the thread, and it'll always be in the video. Okay, all right, back to the main stage. And sorry, those are the wrong names. Let me get the right ones. I'm gonna post this in here. I say that's a duplicate post. That can't be a duplicate post. Oh, I guess it is. I already did that part. Okay. Yeah, I guess it is. Let me fix these names, because that was the last case. All right, there we go. All right, my friends, this is case 5. This is the final case like this. I have one more case, but I want to use it. I want to put a couple boxes in February mystery boxes, so you could actually end up winning one of these in your mystery box for $200. Box 1 is Ringerhoff, and it is Jordan Walker with the rookie auto, and Nolan Gorman to 75, another rookie auto, but that's not going to win. I'm sorry, sir. But technically, you're in first place. Hey, what's up, K9? So I want to put a couple of these boxes into the mystery boxes this month. And then I want to save a couple for the drinking break, so I kind of want to save my last case. I only have one case left after this. Snake Eater. This is your box. And Snake Eater has Christian Yelich to 50 and Byron Buxton. The Yelich to 50 is the current leader. But I am sorry to say that's not going to win. Bickety Bam. And I probably butchered your username. Your money's worth of anxiety. All right. Javier Assad. Ugh. Ooh, but that is beautiful. Fred Lynn, 20 of 40. I love that card. 20 of 40, Fred Lynn. And the current leader, Fred Lynn, is the new leader. But I don't think it will win. But that is a really nice card. Box 4 is a little heavy, and that is Baseball Buns. Baseball Bunnis. Got it right? All right, good. A lot of times I won't say it just because I'm new. So the question is it a book? It is not a book. But it's got Bo Jackson in a White Sox jersey. What? And Mark Vientos. And Max Meyer. I really like that Bo Jackson, though, bro. That is a cool card. Bo Jackson, White Sox. I'm down. That is very nice. But Fred Lynn is the current leader. Fred Lynn winning halfway through the case. Box 5 is Yager Wildfan. And this man's been in every case. This might be his time. Let's see. Shea Langoliers. Ooh, that looks fancy. And Trey Turner 8 of 25. That's very nice. That's a beautiful card. 5-tool phenom, Trey Turner, 8 of 25. And the current leader, Yager Wildfan, is in the lead. You can win with a card to 25. It's not easy, but there are only 3 boxes left. You can win with this. Yager Wildfan. Daddy MC is box 6. Daddy MC is box 6. And CC Sabathia, 3 of 20. And the new leader, CJ Abrams, base auto. Daddy MC is now in the lead with a card to 20. A card to 20 has won tonight. A card to 20 has won. 3 of 20. You just beat out Yager Wildfan. But I have bad news. This is Crew's box, and Crew has insane luck. I have hit 10 superfractors of Mike Trout for Crew in one night. That's not a lie, not an exaggeration. Francisco Alvarez to 25. 24 out of 25, Francisco Alvarez rookie, and Joey Meneses. And the CC Sabathia hangs on, just barely escapes the legacy of Crew. And my friends, it is box 8 with Laper 74. Shipping be any different? No. I mean, it'll be signature, but I'll just ship it in a padded envelope. They'll all fit in my normal. In one night, no lie. I swear to, as God is my witness. You should have seen them too. They were beautiful. Laper. Austin Riley to 75. I thought it said 15, but it says 75. 8 of 75. And that means that Daddy MC is the winner of case 5 with CC Sabathia. And that's a really nice card to win it with. I don't know. That might be the best hit. I mean, the Trey Turner's really nice too. But congratulations, Daddy MC. Woof. Woof. That is insane. Austin Riley, 8 of 75, and Nick Prado. And Francisco Alvarez, 24 of 25. Joey Meneses. The winning card for Daddy MC, CC Sabathia, 3 of 20, and CJ Abrams. The second place was Trey Turner, 8 of 25, with Shea Langoliers. A really nice Bo Jackson. Bo Jackson, Vientos, and Max Meyer. There's an incredible Fred Lynn, gold auto. Javier Assad. Christian Yelich and Byron Buxton, and then a Nolan Gorman and Jordan Walker. So congratulations, Daddy MC. Let me save your video, and I'll get a photo out. It was a Topps had done this thing where it was like Topps Now cards. And basically you could buy them, and it was everybody that had just a shot in shit at winning MVP or winning the World Series. So there were teams involved. All 30 teams had cards. Cy Young and Rookie of the Year, right? I think it was the year Jordan won. And Mike Trout won MVP. So what you did is you scratched the back of the card and then you entered the code, but the front of the card told you who it was, and then the back of the card told you what it was. So the front of the card said Mike Trout MVP, and he had already won it, right? And they were about to expire. And I flipped the card over, and it was for the entire Superfractor set of 10 MVP cards for Mike Trout. But in order for it to be good, Mike Trout had to win MVP, and he did. So he had to redeem it. Like he had like 20 days or something to redeem it. So I sent it to him. He redeemed it. He got him pretty fast, and he sent me a photo of 10 Mike Trout Superfractors all in a row. I also hit Jacob, the pitcher, Cy Young, Jacob DeGoat. I hit his Superfractors. I hit a couple Superfractor autos, but most of the sets I hit were like to 10 or to 20 or to 50 or something like that. But the Mike Trout was Superfractor, and then Jacob deGrom, I had Superfractor of him too. And some of them were autoed and some of them were not, you know. So it was really nice, but that's how I hit him 10 Superfractors in one night. So that was a little, you know, little sneaky answer, but it's true story. 10 Superfractors is 10 Superfractors, you know. I don't know anybody that would scoff at that. So yeah, true story. That's what happened. So anyway, CC Sabathia. What a card. I want to put, I thought I had done it, but apparently I didn't. I want to put what I think is some of the nicer cards on top there. So Trey Turner, Jordan Walker, Fred Lynn. I want the Bo Jackson, yeah. I'm going to put one there and one there. There we go. Yeah, it was fun. I mean, I feel really bad for people who, you know, bought into every case and then didn't hit. I feel horrible about it, but I hope you had fun, you know, even if you don't win. I hope you enjoyed it. All right, my friends, I've got to go off because I have to set up the next break. Hopefully, we'll do them both. I don't know if it's full. The second break had like 39 spots or something like that, but that was a while ago, so it could be full. And then if it is, we'll do them both. If it's not, we'll do one tonight and one tomorrow night. I mean, it's not like it won't fill tomorrow or anything. All right? All right, thank you, my friends. I need a stiff drink. All right, I'll see you in a little bit with the next ones. All right, bye.